you know when you are so hyped, where the excitement has literally been purged out of your body, like at such a quick rate, when the excitement has been purged out of your body at such a quick rate that like you can't even scream, you can't even jump up and down because it's freaking mad. This chapter of Toriko, I fully can't. Honestly, I've freaking Midoriya is a beast, and then we're hearing stuff about Jirou, and now Ishiryu and freaking Don Slime is freaking crazy. Like, I can't deal with this. How can he do this every week? And I know because it's coming. Because the pace, I'm not even gonna talk about the pacing. It's just where this all fits in right now. How Mr. Toshi literally like plopped it right in the middle of like area 6. Another like wait, he's gonna get back to it. He's gonna get back to it. He's gonna literally like in the next chapter or in 2 chapters, we don't know when, but he's gonna put us back onto the 10 shell chefs, and we're gonna be pissed because we saw such greatness and we don't want to move from it. So literally, like I can tell that we're probably gonna get back to it next chapter or definitely in a couple of chapters, because what we saw at the end of this chapter with freaking Don Slime, who's in area 6, we're going back. So we're gonna migrate back to that and just leave this greatness, which is crazy. But it all ties in right now because it's amazing right now, because we find out in this chapter that Acacia is up and about. Like the gourmet demon Acacia is just coming out, freaking ripping Nitro's heads off, by the way. Blue Nitro's like just casually taking them off like it's nothing, and he's got freaking 3 tongues and everything. Like he's just walking out like a massive beast, and it says that he's walking through each continent. So I'm guessing this is how it's gonna happen with. All of this is happening at the same time. So like Toriko and Starjan, they're in one area, Zebra and all of them, they're in another area. So Acacia's going to be walking through these different continents. We don't know which continent he's on now, but he's probably on the same continent right now, as like Midoriya and all of that, I believe. And let's, for example, if Acacia jumps to like area 6, we're going to be on to the area 6 kind of arc. So that's what I mean. I believe that this arc or whatever's happening right now is going to be jumping about along the places. It's not going to be it's going to be consistent, of course, but it's not going to be like 15 or like 30 straight chapters on just the like area 6, 10 grill, on just the 10 shell chefs kind of thing. It's not just going to be like that. I do not believe it. I believe it's going to be going from place to place, just how Acacia's going to be hunting each continent, and we're going to be seeing like Toriko and all that. We're going to be seeing Komatsu and all of it. It's going to be greatness. And this chapter we see Midoriya's gourmet demon is a beast. It just reminds me of freaking Dragon King Darius. Like these gourmet demons, we found out ages ago that the gourmet demons, like the humans, they're just the vehicles for the gourmet demons. Like the humans are irrelevant to these beasts. Like the gourmet demons are that strong. And side note, let me just say, it says Midoriya's the weakest of the disciples. I'm just putting it out there. That's what it says in this chapter. Midoriya's the weakest. Now I'm gonna get back to that. Of course, I'm gonna get back to that. But we see Midoriya's gourmet demon, which looks like freaking Dragon King Darius, and it's just beast. Like Joa cannot stand up to Midoriya. I do not care. I trust you now that I believe that Midoriya is stronger than Joa. If Midoriya wanted to, when Midoriya took out those 8 life balls and killed freaking Joa 8 times in, what was it, 0.01 seconds. If Midoriya wanted to, freaking Joa would have been dead. Those life balls would have been killed. They would have been gone. I would just been like, yo, I wouldn't be able to fathom, because it would just be like, is this life? Like these chapters of Toriko is freaking amazing. And I love how it was like Tepai is just Tepai is one of my favorite characters. I just think he's so cool. Like when he was fighting Toriko like calmly, Tepai was not even using his full strength. Tepai is a beast. I kid you not. He's a beast. Like how he took out Zaus and the golden cookware. I need to find out more about that. I can't remember where we heard that before. I think Chef Gigi said something like that. But either way, this chapter, I'm just like, is this actually life? Like Don Slime was Ichirayu's gourmet demon. So like, I'm starting to think, how strong is Ichirayu? How strong was he? And I'm starting to think, like, I don't know if there's a theory, I don't know if there's like a bandwagon, but whatever. If there's no bandwagon, I'm buying the bandwagon, and I'm jumping on it by myself, and I'm on the bandwagon that thinking that Ichirayu will be revived. I truly think that Ichirayu is coming back. I don't know when. It might be in 100 chapters, it might be in 200 chapters. I do not know. It might be like at the end of the series or like the last final battle. I do believe that Ichirayu is going to come back because with this, it's just been foreshadowed. I believe it was foreshadowed in this chapter. How we found out that Don Slime was Ichirayu's gourmet demon, and Don Slime is possibly as strong enough to take out Acacia. So, if Acacia, how strong would it be if Don Slime and Ichirayu was together, if they fused again together, then they should be able to take out Acacia. This just makes me, it's just like, can you imagine, first of all, if you're Acacia, that would just be disrespect, because your disciple is technically stronger than you. That's just disrespect right there. Like, you're just getting pretty much like a slap in the face. But, like, it just makes me think, how strong was Ichirayu? And it makes me love him more as a character, because Ichirayu he died. He sacrificed his life for Midoriya, pretty much, his little brother. So that obviously shows how great of a character Ichirayu is, and I'm just wondering, like, if Ichirayu was still alive, I would have wanted to see Ichirayu fight 100%, because we even find in this chapter that Jirou has not been at 100% this whole time. He had seals on his power, and I'm just like, that's mad, because I remember in the flashback, they used to call Jirou, what did they used to call him? They used to call him like a wolf or something like that, like the raging tiger, the raging beast or something. So we know that Jirou's no joke. Jirou, we find out in this chapter that basically the 3 disciples, they're strong enough to take out the Earth. They're strong enough to destroy planet Earth. So if that's the disciples of Acacia, how strong is Acacia? Like, how strong? Is Acacia taking out solar systems? Because, like, even in this chapter, freaking Jirou punched and took out Neo, I believe that's what the monster's called, Neo. And obviously it's the same name as the organization Neo, but it said like in their little footprints like it was like differentiated. So even if Jirou's taking this monster out like of Earth, and Jirou's not even like at 100%, for some reason I've got a thought that for some reason I think he's at 60%. I truly do think he's at 60% or maybe 50%, because Jirou's a beast. He honestly is a beast. Like, when we first, in the Gourmet Cooking Festival, when he punched the Earth and it stopped rotating, he wasn't at full power. So, when he's at full power, a punch, he can destroy Earth. Jirou can destroy Earth, Midoriya can destroy Earth, and freaking Ichirayu. I don't even want to talk about Ichirayu's strength, because Ichirayu's strength is a joke. It actually is a joke on how strong Ichirayu is, and he's freaking dead. Like, I truly do hope he comes back to life, and I'm going to jump on that bandwagon that he is. And, this chapter is just amazing. Like, I'm loving the confrontation between Midoriya and Joa, because, like, Joa starts pulling out. For some reason, I was a little bit sad that wasn't like Froze, that was just Joa's, it was just another being from Froze's spirit, like the gourmet cells. So I truly wanted it to be Froze, so we can get more character development between Midoriya and Froze, and find out all about this Acacia. I truly believe that Acacia, I just can't believe that Acacia would be the guy who would just literally forsake Froze and leave her behind. Like, Froze didn't want to be revived back. Like, she didn't want to become revived again, so I truly want to find out more about that. There must be more to the surface than that. I want to find out more, because, like, we even see Joe using her kitchen knife, and Midoriya's just like, that knife. So, obviously, Midoriya's getting pissed, because Joe is pretty much, like, just, because this isn't Joe, of course, like, Midoriya's just like, you're, like, pretty much insulting my mother, like, all that kind of thing. So, like, freaking, we even see, I'm so hyped that Midoriya's gourmet cells, like, his gourmet beast has awoken, and he's just like, we're gonna find out his full course. I truly do not know what his full course is, because, like, Ichirayu's full course was all about, like, if like the gourmet age, or like the Earth managed to, like, all nutrients, and if they all managed to destroy it, his full course would be able to bring it back up, would be able to, like, replenish the gourmet age. And we don't know much about Jirou's. Jirou's is just freaky. It's like, I swear his soup is from like a massive volcano or something like that. Or like, isn't it his meat dish or something? It's that freaking land shark kind of thing. So Jirou's full course, he just probably wanted to eat, so he was probably getting out stuff with like a beast kind of thing. I don't know what Midoriya's is. Midoriya's is going to be something like, what, like, just the strongest things, the strongest inhabitants? I don't know. I don't even know what Midoriya's is. I can't think, because I wouldn't know. First of all, I don't know any of the animals. I don't know what type of ingredients it's going to be like, because a man's full course is for something, isn't it? Like, how I said about Jirou. So what is Midoriya's gonna be like? Just something that like it consumes like your tastes. I don't even know, but this chapter, like I'm just hyped because I don't know what's gonna be happening. Like freaking Acacia, he's like I can't even speak. I can't speak. He's pulling off Nitro's heads, Blue Nitro's heads. So it makes me believe what's happening. Like, what was the relationship between the Nitros and... Because the Nitros wanted to freaking revive Acacia. Why is Acacia, like, just eating them? So it obviously makes me believe that Acacia had a higher goal, a higher purpose. I truly do believe that Acacia is not just a black or white villain. I truly don't. I don't think... to be fair, I never thought Acacia's a villain. I still don't think Acacia's a villain now. He might be just because we found out, like, their purpose is just to eat. So Acacia might just be doing this just because he wants to eat. That's, like, it's past good or evil. It's just more of, like, a necessity. I do not know. But, what Chi-Chi said really got me. He said this planet where they'll be making their final appearance, the Full Course and God. Makes you truly believe that the Full Course, like, it's some beast. Like, I don't know how to explain. But, the Full Course, we obviously know this is Acacia's Full Course, like another pair, we've seen another and all of that kind of thing. But what if it's just like how the Blue Nitro, their names were designated, I believe the Blue Nitro's names, they were after, like, they were just the same as, like, Acacia's Full Course, and I believe it was like that because they were designated for retrieving that ingredient of the Full Course. But what if there are beasts, which have also got the same names of the Full Course, and they're the ones that are to be revived? I do not know, but either way, I'm just hyped to see what's happening. Like, we're seeing freaky. Jirou is my favourite character, and he's not alive. Like, this is why I want him to come back, because he's a beast. Like, look at freaking Don Slime, look how beast he looks. So, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think is gonna... What do you think is going to happen next week? This chapter, definitely the best chapter of Toriko I've read in a while, even though every other chapter is my favourite chapter of Toriko. But you know what? I don't care about the contradictions. Shinigami-san, subscribe for weekly reviews of Toriko. I'll see you next week for that greatness, and, you know, I'm hyped. See ya.